We will be starting in 1 minute. Hope everyone is doing great. Let's see. All right. It's time for the party to begin. Who is ready? Give me a minute and let's just get started. Yeah, I see Victor Omokaro. Wow, Chizoba, you are #1 attendance. Okay, let's begin to mark attendance on YouTube. All right. Let's see those hanging out with me here. Daniel is here. Lisa, Mike, Winnet, Chaizo, the elegant princess. You are welcome. All right, guys, let's have fun. It's 3 p.m. and we will be starting. Let the party begin. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depends on where you are connected. I believe this time people in Australia should be, let's check, what is the time now in Australia? Let's see. This should be current time. You know, as a Forex trader, you should know all this time anyway. Current time in Australia, wow, that is 6 a.m. Wow. So in the next 2 hours, Australian market will actually start. So this is 6 a.m. in Australia, as you can see. Awesome. Okay, guys, go ahead and introduce yourself. Where are you connected with us? Your location, your name. I can see Victor, I see Chaizo, I see Adilo. Come on, guys, go ahead, introduce yourself. If you are on Zoom, type in your name and where you are connected. And if you are connected with us on YouTube, type in your name and where you are connected with us. Come on, guys, let's do that. Let's get to know one another. Where are you connected? My name is Emmanuel Adegbola, aka the Forex Apostle. And of course, I'm streaming right here in my home office in Mesquite, but we call everywhere Dallas, Dallas, Texas here. Okay, Dudu Rich. Hello, where are you connected? Dudu Rich, where are you connected with us? Come on. Guys, let's do that. Let's do that 1 minute. Then go ahead and invite your friends. As you know, throughout this week, we're going to be having this free training session. It's free, but trust me, it's not free. It's also very, very expensive on my own side here, because giving this 1 hour away every day is a lot on my part. But of course, that is why we do what we do, okay? So before we get started, let's introduce ourselves. Peter from Port Harcourt. Yeah, good to see you. Chizzy from Texas, good to see you. Victor from Benin, Dr. Okanta from Lagos, Shagun from YouTube. I love that. Mark Pius, yes, Mark. Honestly, I think I owe you something. This guy is diligent, man. He's been following me. He comments on all my videos. I'm even surprised you have not won our palliative cash gift. Don't worry, very, very soon to be your turn. Good to see you, bro. Mark, TJ Sunimi, John Azodike, good to see you. BJ, Karim, Okay, guys, I think we've done enough of intro memo. Let's get the party started. The guy that won the lady that won the palliative cash gift, you know, was so excited, and I believe she's somehow maybe here with us. Let me see. Yeah, Oluwatosin. She is the winner of this week.
Thank you for the apostle for the palliative gift. I received the cash gift of 7,500 naira in my account. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate. God bless you mightily. We are the followers of you on YouTube, and we've really gained much from your wealth of knowledge. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So that is for the doubting Thomases out there. Okay, that is a living proof. We don't have check to bailout check or stimulus check for everybody, but at least one person in a week that we are able to reach out to is a blessing. It's not much. It's just 7,500 naira, especially if you are connected from Nigeria. That's a lot. It will buy you recharge card to recharge your line, and of course, connect on in the internet. So thank you so much. And what do you have to do to win? All you have to do is subscribe to our channel, like this video, share it on your YouTube, or your Facebook page or Facebook profile. That's all. And just leave a comment below. So every week we randomly select a winner, and this week happens to be Oluwatosin. Yeah. So anyway, thank you so much, guys, for following us. You are the reason why we do what we do. So let's get started. Let's get to business. So we started talking about Tradermatic. Tradermatic yesterday, and just a little recap. If there's any question any of you have concerning what we did yesterday, go ahead and type it. Wale Johnson, why snow? Adeshola, Wale Johnson. Okay, if you have any question related to what we did yesterday, any question, you can type it. Let me quickly address that before we move to today. If you have any questions, any question at all on Tradermatic, the way we treated yesterday. So if you have any question, type the questions, and let me quickly attend to that before we move on. And if there's no question, I'm going to fire on. So I'm going to count up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know there's a lagging of like 30 seconds. So if you are hearing me clearly, if you have questions, let me see. Okay, Lisa from Houston. Good to see you, Lisa. Connected on YouTube, WhatsApp. Thank you, Daniel. Any question, guys? 2, 3, 4, 5, going. Any question based on what we did yesterday? 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.1, 9.2, 9.3, 9.4, 9.5. Less than 4, man. 9.6, 9.7, 9.8, 9.9, gone. Okay. If you do have questions, okay, somebody have, can the Tradermatic be used while doing demo? Absolutely. Demo is for you to get your feet wet. Yes, you can use Tradermatic on demo, and you can use it on live. So since you guys didn't have much question, I have a question. So looking at this chart right now, this is BTC USD 4 hours chart. So assuming you see this right now, okay, you open your chart and you see this, what will you do? Okay, what will you do? Either you're on YouTube or you are here with us on Zoom. You look at your chart, okay, this is This is Tradermatic now. This is Bitcoin, BTC USD. Right now, the price is $10,995.96. So what will you do? Will you be buying? Will you be selling? Will you try to hold on for a proper setup? What will you do? This is 4 hours. So what will you do? Do says go long. Would cool. Say patient. Okay, wait. Any guys here on Zoom? Any guys here on the Zoom? What is your comment? Let me see. Winnet says wait for reversal. Okay. Any other ones? Victor says buying. Chizoba say hold on. Okay. Based on, I'm asking this question based on what we did yesterday. Okay. So let me see. Go long. Mark says go long. Okay. Who again? Who again? Come on. Let's see. Winnet say wait for reversal. Winnet, you are a reversal trader. That is how you know the type of trader you are. Okay. Chizoba say hold on. Adeshola says I will wait for reversal. Adeshola, Winnet, two of you, you are a reversal trader. This is how you know what type of trader are you. When you see a trend, then you try to, trade reversal. However, you know for sure that on Bitcoin, right now, let's go to weekly chart. You will know for sure that Bitcoin, I'm bullish on Bitcoin, okay? Either for long-term investment or actually trading. I'm very, very bullish on Bitcoin. This is on weekly chart, okay? This is on weekly chart, as you can see, and you can see this blue candle forming. The price is above our filter line, our yellow line. MACD is also, you can see, is bullish. And if you add that, let's see if we have, okay, so with stochastic, okay, if you add stochastic to it, you can see is on a weekly chart, okay, on a weekly chart, we have here is on overbought on stochastic, but you guys need to know that a market can be on overbought for a very long time. Take a look at here, okay? Take a look at here. Bitcoin was at overbought here, but that was on how much? 3,000, thereabout, $4,000. And it was on that overbought till it gets to 10,000 plus. You remember? Okay, so good. So even though stochastic is trading overbought, that is not enough elastic. But we're looking at the MACD Pro is bullish, our candle is bullish. So come to daily. This is daily. On daily, you can see it's bullish also. Then, but my question was actually on these 4 hours also. Now, if you go long, for some of you that says you will be buying, if you go long here, this is where the price is. If you go long right this at this place, let me make it thick. If you go long here, where will be your stop loss? For those that says you will go long. So if you buy, you are buying right here now. So where will you put your stop loss? Come on, guys, let's interact. I just want to be sure that it's not about how many topics I covered, but I want to be sure that you guys are getting it. So if you go long in this place, where will be your stop loss? Come on, guys. Guys on YouTube, wake up. Don't sleep on me. Guys here on the Zoom, come on, wake up, guys. So if you buy, some of you says you will go long, right? So let me be calling you guys. Victor, you say you will go long. Dudu Rich, you say you will go long. Who again? So all those guys, all of you that say you will go long. So now, if you go long in this place, where will you be putting your stop loss? Come on, guys, don't sleep on me. Where are you? I will come to your houses or your computers and be waking you guys up. Come on, let's do this. So if you go long in this place, where will you be putting your stop loss? Below the box. Which box? Rich, which box? This box here. So if you put your stop loss here, if you put your stop loss, I will be putting my stop loss below the bullish box. Now, what we discussed yesterday, guys, now take a look at it. If you are buying in this place and you are putting your stop loss in this place, come on, even if you are doing one-to-one, there's what we call risk to reward ratio in trading, okay? Risk to reward ratio. You remember what we treated yesterday? So if you are buying in this place and you put your stop loss here, let's measure it. So like how many pips are we looking at? This is Bitcoin anyway, so the Bitcoin is always very voluminous, but let's just say 157, I will shorten it to 3. So if it means that you need almost about even just for one-to-one ratio, it means your take profit should be somewhere around here. So if you are using this place as stop loss and your take profit is here. So can you guys see why many of you lose your trade? Because absolutely, and when you look at this market, it cannot continue like this. I'm not saying it cannot, but you are risking too much, okay? I'm just introducing this. This is not really the main thing we want to do today, but you will be risking too much. So what I would do if I were you, okay, guys that say you will wait for reversal, maybe yes. Or even if you want to go long, this is on 4 hours. So I will step down to 1 hour. Okay, now take a look. This begin to make sense, right? So on 1 hour, remember 4 hours, that was where I asked my question. Now, if you know that this is bullish and you want to go long, I will step down to 1 hour. I will see what is happening at 1 hour. Now, on 1 hour is bullish, but take a look at your MACD Pro, okay? Just follow me here, you will get what I'm trying to explain. So the MACD Pro is down, okay? MACD Pro is down, and even though this box is bullish, but when you look at your 1 hour also is it's down, okay? When you look at that, even though the price is above this. So now let's go down to 15 minutes and see what is happening on 15 minutes. So now it makes more sense. So now if I want to go long, guys, are you with me now? So if I want to go long, now I can go long on 15 minutes trading, knowing fully well that, okay, the major trend is bullish on 4 hours. So I come down to 15 minutes and I know if I enter this trade right here, my stop loss, I can enter this trade, this place. Okay, if I enter this trade now, then my stop loss will be either here or below the bullish box, but I will prefer to put it here, which is still okay. Okay, now I'm risking small. Do you see what we are risking? So now if I'm risking this little, now I can now put my stop loss here. Do you guys see what I'm talking about here? This is a demo account, so I'm going to place this trade now for you to see how you trade with Tradermatic. Now, this is on 15 minutes. Indirectly, this is a day trading because this is not swing trading. Even though we started our analysis from 4 hours, we see that 4 hours is up. 1 hour, we have this downward movement. Daily, we see that it's up. So I step down to 15 minutes and I'm going to be placing my trade over here. So let's say I want to place a trade here. I hope it will allow me. Let's see. I will talk about risk management and money management later, but just permit me to use 0.1. So if I put this 0.1, I place this trade. As you can see, I place this. So I already enter my trade right now. You see, I already entered the trade. Now, where do I put my stop loss? I will be putting my stop loss below. Remember, this is right here, this line, let me show you how we get those lines. When you right click on Tradermatic properties, we will come to properties, but let me quickly show you how we get that line. You will see the period we are using 20, and you will see where it says show MA lines, you see true. Then you will see where it says show boxes, you see true. Now this line here, show lines, we put it for true. If I put it at false, we will not see any of all those support and resistance line. So if I want the line back, I go back to Tradermatic properties. You see where it says show lines. So if I put this one on true, then number of lines 5, and I say okay. So that's where we have all these lines. So these lines we see is what is called support and resistance line based on Bitcoin, based on this particular pair. So now I place my trade here. I can put my stop loss around this spot right here, or I can even put it below here, but to be on the safer ground, I will put it below here, which will be, that will be, taking a look at that, this will be 10,833.30. Okay, so this is where I will put my stop loss below this lower low, and I will explain all these concepts. I'm just using this to introduce the topic of today. So I will put my stop loss below here, then I will look into my left. Okay, once again, I will look into my left on the chart. Once again, I will look into my left on the chart. So we are going bullish. Once we go bullish, over here, okay, take a look over here. This is bullish box. So I can use this point as my take profit. And what is that? The take profit right there will be like 11,195, thereabout. So what am I going to do? I will right click on my trade. I will modify. So the stop loss that I have is 10,833, and the take profit that I have down is 11,195. Then I place this order. Now take a look at this. So with this trade, what I'm risking $20 to chase $15.75. So indirectly, this is not even up to one-to-one risk to reward, but at least you understand this concept. So this is how you go long with Tradermatic. I mean, we just use a Bitcoin now as example. Then I just let the trade does whatever it wants to do. Okay, that is how I will place this trade if I want to go long on Bitcoin. I will not be going long on 4 hours, because if you go long here, your stop loss has to be below here. And of course, on 1 hour, you don't want to be going long, because right now you can see this check mark telling you to exit your long position. That's what that means. When you see that check mark, it's telling you, okay, you can exit your position. If you see this check mark, it's telling you you can exit your position. So now when I go to 15 minutes, I can see that, okay, I still have my bullish box there. Then I enter the trade. I put my stop loss below the lowest low, and I'm going to be explaining that in a second. What is the lowest low? What is the highest high? So the lowest low is this, and the highest high is this. Let me quickly explain that before I continue what I actually want to take today. But is this making sense to you guys? If it's making sense, type 1 on the chart window. Come on, go ahead, type 1 on the chart window. How will you know which line is support and which one is resistance? Adriel. Support is above. I mean, support is below, resistance is above. So on this line, this blue one here are the support. Support is what you stand on. Resistance is what is resisting your movement. So we are going long. So this red one right here will be your resistance. So in fact, in a real sense, I can even move this. I can move this one right below that resistance, actually, because the truth of the matter is, If this market comes like this, okay, if this market comes like this, it can move up and get to this resistance and bounce back. So you don't want to put your take profit above that spot, because you will just discover that before it gets there, it turns back. Okay, and before Friday, I will be teaching on support and resistance. Okay, support and resistance trading strategy with Tradermatic. But just to answer your questions, so the red one is the resistance, the blue one is the support when it comes to this trade. Does that make sense to you? So guys, if you are following and you are getting some values, go ahead and show some love. Type 1 on that chart window. Type 1 on that chart window. Type 1 on the chart window. Type 1 on the chart window. I just want to be sure that, okay, you guys are following me. All right, okay, cool. Martins, Karim, John, okay, Matthew, BJ, Victor, Shegun, Dudu, okay. Thank you, guys. So that is how I will go long on this. Okay, I was trying to explain the lower low and the highest high. Let me share let's use whiteboard. So if you are placing a trade, this is, let's use green. So this is up. This is down. This is up. This is down. This is up. And this is down. This is up. Okay, so we start this market here at this spot. So let's assume we want to place a trade here. You want to enter a market here. This is where you want to enter. This spot here is what is called the lowest low. The lowest low before your entry. Okay, the lowest low before your entry, because that is the lowest the market gets to before your entry. But let's assume that you want to go short here. You are going short here. By now, all of you know what to mean by short and long. So you want to go short here. This is the entry. Then this spot here. This is the highest high. This is the highest high before your entry. So, for example, you want to go long at this spot. This is your entry. So this spot is what? Is this lowest low or highest high now before this entry? This is entry 1. So this spot right here, this spot right there is what? Is this lowest low or highest high? Come on, guys, start. I'm teaching. This is not webinar. Come on. So this spot right here, based on what I explained here, I enter here. This spot is the lowest low. So if I'm entering short, this is the highest high. So let's assume I'm going long here. So this spot is what? Is this lowest low or highest high? Let me see you guys' response. That is low, not low, lowest. It's lowest low, because we have different low. On your chart, you will have different low, but the lowest low, the lowest low before that entry point is Adria. That is not high low. Highest high, no. Chizoba, yes, lowest low. Chizo, Gary, right. So it's lowest low. Let me kind of explain this on the chart for you guys. Let's go back to our chart. Let's go back to the chart. So if you look at this spot right here, this is low. This is where we enter this trade. This is our entry. this is low, but the lowest low before this point is this place, is this price. And that is why I put my stop loss here. Now, when you look at this, if I go long, let's say I go long somewhere here, okay, somewhere here, this is low, but the lowest low before this point is this, is that particular point that the market gets to and it reverses. If you look at it on the regular, let's open a regular chart. BTC USD, clear out drawings. We are on 15 minutes, right? So let's take a look over here. So this is how it will look like. Templates, regular. So this is how it will look like on a regular chart. So on a regular chart or naked chart, this is the highest high the market gets to before it reverses. This spot right here, or here, actually. This spot is the lowest low that the market gets to before it reverses over here. Now, at this particular one we are talking about, this is where we enter our trade now. Can you see? This is where we put our stop loss here. Now, this stop loss, this is our stop loss, because this price right here, this is the lowest low before this point. So does that make sense to you guys now? So if you look over here, let's come back 15 minutes. Let me zoom this. We're using Bitcoin because we started from Bitcoin anyway, even though the market is not really nice for demonstration purpose. So like here, this spot right here, this is the lowest low the market gets to and reverse. This is the highest high the market gets to before it reverses. Now, there is a tool that you can also use to get that. If you look at, think a zigzag, if you look at your indicators and it's available for free, zigzag over here, you can see this is the highest high the market gets to, this is the lowest low, this is the highest high, and this is the lowest low. Do you see that? This is the lowest low. So the same thing over here. If I attach that same zigzag over here, you can see it. Let me make that one bold. Indicators list. Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Where are you? Here. Edit. Let's make this one yellow. Let's make it thick. So you can see this is the lowest low, this is the highest high, this is the lowest low. And that is why we have this stop loss here. Okay, this is why we have this stop loss. Maybe before this session closes today, we will see profit on our trade that we place. But once you place your trade, you see the market comes over here. You can see the market is here. Let's call this one A. We have our B here, we have our C. So what are we expecting? We are expecting D somewhere there. Okay, that is how you trade. That is how you look at your trade. Okay, is this making sense to us? Come on, guys, type 1 if you are understanding this concept. Type 1 if you understand this concept, and understanding this will help you with your trade. Type 1 on the chat window if you understand that concept before we continue. Come on. Okay, good, done, good, awesome. So let's take a look at another market before I actually want to touch base with the properties, because very important, very important. But let's take a look. This is GBP USD. Now, how many of you know how to create your profile? We call it profile in trading. For example, you can see the trades I have open here. I have all these, all these charts that I have here. I have GBP USD 4 hours, GBP JPY, GBP NZD, GBP AUD, GBP NZD, and so on and so forth. How many of you knows how to create profile like this? If you don't know, say I don't. Just type I don't. If you know, say I do. I I want to take sample so that I know what I need to touch base on. If you know how to create a profile on your MT4, type I do. If you don't, type I don't. Mike, raise up your hand. You have questions? Mike, do you have questions? If you have, go ahead and ask your question. Mike, do you have question, or you raise up your hand by mistake? Mike, do you have a question? Okay, I see, I do, I don't. Okay, great. So we create profile. Let me quickly touch base with that. How do we create a profile on with Tradermatic? Now, the profile that you create depends on what type of traders you are. I touched base with that yesterday. Are you a scalper? Are you a scalper? Are you a day trader? Or are you a swing trader? So if you are a scalper, then you know you are dealing with lower time frame, like 1 minute, like 5 minutes. Maybe sometimes you can still scalp with 15 minutes, but 1 minute and 5 minutes would be an ideal. If you are a day trader, you are dealing with 5 minutes and 15 minutes, thereabouts, maybe 1 hour. But this 1 hour, it means you are just considering this as your trend. I will touch base also with that. Now, if you're a swing trader, you are dealing with 4 hours chart, daily chart, and weekly chart. So the type of trader you are will determine what type of profile you create. So let's assume that you are a swing trader, okay? A swing trader, and you are dealing with, let's say, 4 hours or daily chart. Now, you are a swing trader. Now, if you are one of our students in Tradermatic, I mean, talking about the mentoring group, if you log on to your members area, let me try and check that out. If you log on to your Tradermatic website and you go to VIP session, come on, okay. So if you log on and you go to, if you go to VIP members area and you click over here, you will see on week 5, we discuss scalping with Tradermatic, and there are some examples there. So scalping with Tradermatic, you can see about 10 or 11 lessons there. So setting up your chart, scalping with Tradermatic, what is scalping, we discussed that fully. That will be week number 5. Now, if you go to week number 6, we discussed a swing trading, and I'm going to touch base on them briefly. We discussed swing trading. In fact, we gave example, and we have trade example over there also. And if you also get to week 7, we discussed day trading. And day trading also, you will see, we talk about, advantage, disadvantage, and what are the things you need to know. And of course, we discussed the factor of 4 and 6 briefly over there. So that is if you are in the members area. Now, let's come back to our chart over here. So if you are a swing trader, you trade with 4 hours or daily chart. Now, the advantage of being a swing trader is very many, okay? Especially if you have a full-time job that you don't have time to watch your computer, you don't have time to babysit your computer. So you just place your trade. Imagine this is GBP USD. You have a trade opportunity over here. Okay, you have a trade opportunity right here. You enter the trade here. Your stop loss come over here. Then you ride the trend till you see this check mark. The check mark is telling you now you can exit your trade. So let's see how many pips you get right there. So this is about 176 pips. 176 pips. 176 pips. If you are trading one standard lot size, that is $1,760. Okay, within that trade, for that trade. So let's assume also you exit your trade here, you wait for another setup, which is right here. Another setup will be right there. You enter there. Your stop loss will come below right here. Okay. Your stop loss is right there. Then you ride it. In fact, you can still see that the trend is still up on GBP USD 4 hours. But let's just assume that you have been on the trade since here. By now, you will be having 203 pips. 203 pips. If you are trading standard lot size with 203 pips, if you are trading standard lot size, and I want to believe that by now, most of you, especially my VIP students, you know the difference between nano account size, micro account size, mini account size, and standard. So on standard account size, one standard lot size equals $10 for most of the currency pairs. So if you have 203 pips, that is over $2,000 right there. Okay, that's over $2,000 right there. And you don't have to be babysitting your chart. Okay, so that is one of the advantages of swing trading. You have time to analyze your trade. Number two, you can combine this with your full-time job. Number three, you don't have to be waking up in the middle of night, especially if you are in US, to want to trade. And of course, number four, you can trade more than one account. What that means is, for example, I have different accounts. Do you see? This is one, this is two, this is three, this is four, this is five, this is six. So if I'm a swing trader, it is very easy for me, after I've done my analysis, I can place a trade over here, place a trade over here, place a trade, place a trade, place a trade, place a trade, and just let the trade run. Because it's not like the 1 minute chart that I have to be in and out, you know. And with 1 minute trading, you put in so much energy, so much time. Even sometimes you place a trade, you forget about your trade, and maybe somebody called you or you went to drink water or something. Before you know it, the market has gone against you. And we are still going to be talking about money management, risk management, because that is what killed most of you. That is what destroyed your account. That is what burned out your account. So for example, this is GBP USD, and you are trading on that as a swing trader. You just have your chart set up like this. So how do you do that? Let me quickly show you. You go to your chart, you open all these pairs, okay? You open it down. Once you open it like this, you attach your Tradermatic to it. Once you attach your Tradermatic, then you go to File, you click on Profile, then you click on Save, then you save your profile. You can, like, for example, I can call this one Tradermatic 4 hours. Tradermatic 4 hours, and I will call it OK. So anytime I want to place my trade, all I have to do is go to File and look for that Tradermatic 4 hours and just click on it, and that will be like that. So that will be on 4 hours. If it is on daily chart, you set it on daily, and once the market closes and the new market is opening by this Tokyo time, all you have to do is come to your chart and you just flip through. You just flip through. You just flip through, okay? And once you see a trade setup, you enter the trade. Okay, I just saw something over here and I want to ask a question. So looking at this chart right here, and I want somebody to tell me what you will do. This is GBP AUD. So what will you be doing looking at this chart? What will you be doing looking at this chart? Come on, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The first person gets something. That's something. It might be just a clap of hands. But let's see. The first person that tells me what will you be doing? Let's see. What will you be doing over here? Looking at this chart, GBP AUD, this is 4 hours. What will you be doing over here? Come on, guys, go long. Going long, go long, good. So, yes, I can go long right here. GBP AUD 4 hours chart. Okay, you can go long over here. And if you step down also to 1 hour, take a look at what is happening on 1 hour. Always try to take a look at what is happening. If you are trading, okay, if you are trading on 4 hours, you want to see what is going on 1 hour and you want to see what is going on daily. So that will help you to be able to, we call it multiple chart analysis. We teach on that. I hope time will permit before Friday. Let's see. So you don't just jump to 4 hours. You don't just jump to 4 hours and place this trade. You want to come down to 1 hour and look. You can see on 1 hour right here. You can see on this 1 hour that red candle is forming right there. You can see on 1 hour that we have our MACD Pro, we have yellow, which is telling us that this market, okay, might come a little bit down. And you can see also the stochastic that is already on overbought here. So if you place this order on 4 hours, get ready to see your trade, to read some negative, even if it's going to continue on positive. Does that make sense to you guys? If you are placing this trade right here, your stop loss can come here. Okay, this will be your stop loss right there. You enter here. Then your take profits can be somewhere. Remember, you look into your left. So if you look into your left, the next bullish box you will see will be this one right there. So your take profit will be somewhere there at that spot. So this will be your take profit right there. Your stop loss is right here, and you enter the trade here. But remember, when you enter a trade like on 4 hours like this trade can last. This trade can last for like days before it gets from here to here. Let's see how many pips is that. Let's see how many pips are we talking about there. This will be, if you enter the trade here, and we are going over here. So that would be like a 134 pips, which is not bad. If you are trading one standard lot size, 134 pips will be $1,340 profit. Okay, if you get there. Now, if you don't want, let's see what you'll be risking. You'll be risking you'll be risking from here. You enter the trade, you put stop loss, you'll be risking about 120 pips there. So if you don't want to risk up to that 120 pips, so what you will do, you step down to 1 hour, then you wait, because this red candle that forms, you want to wait on 1 hour for it to come down. One way or the other, it will always come back to touch the yellow line. Okay, remember, it's our filter line. See what happens here. It goes up, it come back to touch it here, it come back, it go back to touch it here. So it come back, it will find a way to come back and touch it here. So when it touches it, then you can now go long here. Remember, you want to always reduce your risk. Then at the end of the day, instead of you risking 120 pips, you might end up risking just about 30 or 40 pips. And you can still use, you can still take your, the take profit can still be that spot right there. Okay, Is this making sense to you guys at all? If it's making sense, go ahead and type 1. Go ahead and type 1. Go ahead and type 1. I want to touch base with our settings before we close for today. And I have a very big announcement also to make for us. Okay, I have a very big announcement to make. So let's see if this is making sense. Good, good, good. I see 44 people connected and watching us on YouTube. Thank you guys. And of course, my co-host, I call them co-hosts, the guys on Zoom. Good to see you guys here. Is this making sense? Is this making sense? This great, great, great. Win it, okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That is really, really cool. So this is how we trade. You know, Warren Buffett says that risk is doing what you have no clue about. But if you understand what you are doing, you don't have to take too much risk. So that is how I will trade the GBPAUD, and I'm just giving you guys some signal alert right there. Let's see another trade setup like Euro USD. Now you can see it's been up for a while. Can you imagine if you enter a trade here? If you enter this trade here as a swing trader, I'm focusing on swing trading today. Tomorrow we'll talk more about the scalping and day trading. So you see right here, that is 140 pips right there. You exit your trade when you see that check mark because the price is above. Remember, this is swing trading. So you exit when you see that check mark and you wait for another opportunity, either in another currency pairs or the same pair. So let's assume you enter again, you exit, that is 57 pips. So you wait again for another opportunity over here. This is how you make, we call it milking the pips, okay? Milk. It's a word we normally use. You milking the market, okay? Even though the market has been so unstable, but if you know how to milk the market, you'll still make your money. Okay, so also over here, you can see you enter this trade here, you check out, you exit when you see this check mark. So either you exit here, that is 120 pips, not bad, or you even exit right when I see this one, I will exit. That's 140 pips. So right there, we just talk about almost 500 pips right there. Okay, then that is on 4 hours. That's on 4 hours. And if you place your trade on daily chart, always step down to 4 hours to monitor that trade. So it will be easier. For example, your trade is on daily and you are monitoring it on 4 hours. Tomorrow also, I will talk about 1 to 4, 1 to 6 factor. Okay, but there's a lot to learn, guys. And that is why I'm not telling you this because of money, but you see, Forex is huge. Forex is huge. I appreciate you guys, connecting, and of course, that purchase Tradermatic. And even if you have not, and you are just curious about what this is all about, but the best way to help yourself is to join our coaching and mentoring program. It's not really about me. It will just help you. Remember what I said. It's about you purchase a car and you don't know how to drive a car, but by riding on shoulder of someone that knows how to drive, you'll be able to drive safely and perfect your skill. Okay, so if you want to join our coaching and mentoring program, you can go to this link. Okay, you can go to this link. This is not the announcement. I have another bigger announcement for us. You can go to this link right now. Okay, if you want to join our coaching and mentoring program. And if you use this code, you use 70, okay, you use 70 deal, this coupon code when you are checking out, you get 70% discount only for this week. Okay, you get 70% discount only for this week. 70% discount only for this week. 70% discount only for this week. Okay, here is our big announcement. Here is the big announcement. How many of us are ready for what I call CFI trading contest? How many of us are ready? If you are ready, say yes, yes, yes. It will help you to perfect your skills, okay? This is different to the 1K to 1 million contest that is going on. I see that many people did not join. Many people that started have already backed out. So I went ahead and created another contest that will remove me from the picture, and we just focus on you guys. Guys, this will help you. This will help you to know how to trade, okay? You can use demo accounts, you can use live accounts for this contest, and I'm going to be explaining the rules for us. So how many of us is ready? I don't know what CFI is. CFI is just a Crypto Forex Institute, okay? CFI is Crypto Forex Institute. It's just the name of our one of our companies. So CFI trading contest means you can use any, you have to use Tradermatic or use FX Sniper, which is another system we have. And you can use any trading style. You can use scalping. If you're a scalper, you can use if you're a day trader, you can do day trading. If you're a swing trader, you can swing trade. But everybody must start from account of $1,000. Even if you are in Europe, it must be $1,000. Now, this $1,000 can be demo or live, okay? And I'm going to be explaining how you join. But before I go ahead, I want to be sure that you guys are interested. So how many of you are interested in this context? Because I don't want to go through this stress and just only 1-2 people are interested. But when you are interested and you join and you participate, it will really, really help you. So how many of you are interested in this? 1 hour is almost done. Let me see. Okay, good. Mr. Emmanuel, my Tradermatic does not have that check mark. Okay, you guys need the latest version of Tradermatic. I will post it on the group if you don't have it yet, and I will post the link to the WhatsApp group of Tradermatic so you guys can download it over there and set it up. Okay, so let's see. Okay, doctors here I'm in. So let me quickly explain how this context will work. You go to, if you go to FX Blue, okay, I will also explain more about this tomorrow. You go to FX Blue, fxblue.com, fxblue.com, okay? Once you get to fxblue.com, you click on competition, okay? fxblue.com, then you click on competition, but before you click on competitions, you must first of all create your account. Now, the account you are going to be using with this contest has to be new. Okay, it has to be new. If you are using demo account, it has to be a new demo account. If you are using live account, it has to be new live account that you have not traded on, okay? All of us has to start. I mean, I will remove myself. I'm not going to be part of the contest, but I'm going to be monitoring it. So you are using this, you can use demo, you can use live. So after you have created your account, everything is up and running, but you have not traded with that account, but it's funded. If you are using live, if you are using demo, it's funded. Then you come to FX Blue. Once you get to FX Blue, you click on FX Blue Live. Once you click on FX Blue Live, then you register that your account here. Follow the steps, okay? Follow the steps. If you have any challenge doing that, then we will go over it tomorrow. So you click on register and you will follow through to register to confirm your subscription. And at the end of the day, it's going to give you a link to track your progress. So after you finish that, you will now come to competitions, okay? I come again to explain the steps. Step number 1, you create your account. If you don't have one before, you create new. If you have a new account, if you have old account, you create new. And I would recommend that we use leverage 1 to 200, leverage 1 to 200 if you are using FX choice. If you are using KOT, you can use 1 to 500, but make sure that the starting amount on that account is 1,000. 1,000 in the sense that it has to be uniform for us to start. And the winner, the first 3 winner, we're going to take first, second, and third. And I'll be explaining the prizes. So you create your account, you register it on FX Blue. So once you do that, then you click on competitions. You click on competitions. So once you click on competitions, then you look at the pending. You see the pending one, you click on pending. Then you will see CFI context right here. You see CFI context, then you click on CFI context. So once you click on it, you can click on join. If you want to read our rules, you click here to read the rules. No expert advisor on the account. You can use any strategy that I have taught, okay? Either EasyPCFX, either Tradermatic, either FX Sniper. You cannot use expert advisor or robot on the account. And of course, I recommend we use FX Choice for some of us in US and even international. But if you have to use another broker, it's okay. Now, to take part in the competition, you need to publish your trading account on FX Blue. The winners will be the trader with the highest, biggest return on initial investment, which is $1,000. The competition runs from August 1st, which will be next. That will be Saturday. Of course, there's no market on Saturday, but that means that the competition starts now on Sunday. So the contest runs from August 1st to 30th of October. So that will be 3 months. However, the organizer may start or stop the competition early or late at their discretion. Now, you can join the competition at any time, but you can only join with one account. Now, please note that you can only start trading once your competition registration has been confirmed. So if you have traded with that account, this system will automatically deny your application. So you want to join with a brand new account. If you have an old account and you want to use live account, all you have to do is make internal transfer within your account and you are good to go. So your FX Blue trading account link must be made available, okay? And I'm going to be showing you one of the contests that I'm actually part of right now, and just to show you how this will also help us. This is, if you look at active, there's a challenge that I'm part of right now. This is my account. Of course, you can see I'm a number 2 out of people that joined this contest. So this will help us to kind of know, okay, how many people are in this context, and we'll be able to track who is leading, who is following. And don't be discouraged if you see somebody leading and then you are behind. I remember when they started that contest and I joined, the first guy was like, within 3-4 days, this guy was like, from 1,000, he has taken the account. Of course, it was a demo account he was using. It has taken the account to over 20,000. And I was looking at this guy, this guy will not last. Number one, because he was using a very, very high lot size for a small account. And of course, trust me, after 5 days, the whole thing bottomed out. And I think the guy is in like number 15 or whatever right now. So this will help you to be able to perfect your skills. And the prizes for the contest, let me go over the prizes again. So the prizes will be, if you go to competition, again, pending, CFI contest, so join, if you are ready to join, you click on join, read the rules, and of course you just join here. But the rules is here. Then are the prizes. Okay, these are the prizes. There are 5 prizes in this competition. The first prize win $200, second win $100, and the third prize wins. Oh, sorry, this is supposed to be $50, not 500. The third prize wins $50. Fourth prize wins $20, and the fifth prize wins $10. Okay, those are the prizes. So who is going to win this $200? I don't know, but you know it. So the competition will run from August to October. How many of us are excited about this? If you are excited, type yes, 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 yes on the chat window. Come on, let's go. How many of you are excited with this? How many of you are excited with this contest? How many of you are excited to participate in this? How many of you are excited to this? Okay, good. Let's say I'm excited. Good, 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 and good. Yes. So that is the rule, and we'll go over it again tomorrow, but you can begin to join starting from today. Once again, create a new account. And if you already have an account, make sure that it's a brand new one. You have not traded with it before. If you have traded with it before, the system will reject you, okay? So you can create a new account, make an internet transfer if you are using live account. And if you are using demo account, of course, that is go out free ride. Okay, guys, that is how this is going to roll, and this will help us. Let me read the question here. Adra, I would love to bid in the contest. However, I have not purchased the software as of now. Is it possible to start with the basic Tradermatic and later upgrade? Of course, yes. You can start with the basic, and the difference between the basic and the pro version. Basic is just one account. Okay, it's a single license, it's one account. Okay, single license, one account, one computer. Pro version is more than one computer, more than one account. Okay, so that's the difference. And of course, these are some other features that this doesn't have, but they still work the same thing. Then, of course, the VIP version, this is what the mentees get, those that sign up for the mentoring and coaching program. So you can go to any of this link to get the one that you want to get, and you'll be part of the contest. Okay, guys, today is day number 2 of this 5 days training. It's a lot to cover, but I'm excited that I'm doing this finally. We've postponed, but here we're finally doing this. Okay, I'm going to take just 1 to 2 questions before we call it a day today. So any question, guys, any question from what we have covered, any question, guys, question. If you missed yesterday on, you can also see it on our channel. And if you are right here and you have not subscribed to our channel on YouTube, you are a sinner. And I'm praying for you. So repent right now. So all you have to do is click the button below this video and subscribe. We really appreciate you. You are the reason why we do what we do. Without you, I mean, I can't come here and be teaching myself anyway. So go ahead. I mean, right now we are over 1,000 subscribers. We want to get this to 10,000 subscribers before December. It's possible and it's doable. Lisa say, I have the Tradermatic. Where can I get the check mark indicator? Okay, it means the one you have is an old. So for you to know whether what you have is old or new version, let me show you. Right click on the, let me see. I think right click on Tradermatic properties, then go to about. Okay, go to about, then take a look at this. This is reading Tradermatic version 1.02. Tradermatic version 1.02. Okay, so this is what we have. So if you don't have this version, it means you are still using the old one. So what I'm going to do is I will post the link to download the latest one, and tomorrow I will show you guys how to update to the new one. And I'm going to keep this trade that we place, I'm going to keep it open. And by the way, just by the matter of curiosity, we can also place this trade right now. Let's place this trade and see how far we go. By tomorrow, we will check it. Let's place this trade. It's on a swing trading. Let's place it together. So if you have your Tradermatic, I'm placing a trade on GBPAUD. I'm going to go for 0.1. This is a swing trading, so I'm going to buy. So I just place my buy right there. However, remember, this is training purpose. I will not be playing 2 trades simultaneously. I will only focus on 1 trade per time. But because this is training, that is why I'm doing this. So I place that order. My stop loss is going to be below. You see, this is my right here. That is my lowest low before that point. So I'm going to put my stop loss a little bit below that. So my stop loss is going to be 1.79393. That will be stop loss. And my take profit, remember, always look to your left. You can zoom out. So this is my very next bullish box. So which is this right there. So my take profit will be 1.81991. So what I will now do, I will right click. I will right click on the order, which is GBPAUD, right click on that, modify. So my stop loss, I will put 1.79393, and my take profit is 1.81991, and I will modify. So we are risking $95 to make $82. It's still not up to 1-to-1, but it's okay. Let's see how far that trade will go. If it closes before tomorrow's class session, I will show you guys the result. And if we lost the trade also, I will show you guys. And I guess that is it for today. Let me see. Somebody says, just check mark indicator. I just bought the Tradermatic Saturday and it gave me the 1.0 version. Yeah, that must have been the old link that you get. We will update the link also in our members area. Okay. Once again, I will post the link to download the latest one in on the WhatsApp group. If you are not part of this group yet, you can subscribe. It's right here. Let's copy the link. Somebody can copy the link and post on YouTube if you are on YouTube. If you are connected on YouTube. So the link is right here. Invite to group, copy link. So I'm posting this right now on the group. Somebody can help copy it and paste it on their WhatsApp. I mean, on YouTube. So that's the link to join. And I will post it also right here. So you can click on that to join. Oh, wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I want to say thank you for connecting today. And tomorrow, same time, same venue, right on YouTube Live. We will be meeting tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Come on, keep harvesting those pips and let the Forex world know that some people are really, really making things happening. Okay? I will see you tomorrow.